Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to my video. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick way to look up your code, your trouble code for the check engine light if you guys have Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep vehicles. Now a lot of times you guys have a check engine light, you would either have to get yourself an OBD2 scanner, or you would have to go to AutoZone or one of those places to get it scanned for free. Now if you have your own scanner, you could actually delete the code if you need to delete the code. I don't think AutoZone will do it for you because of liability issues. But if you do not have either an OBD2 scanner, or you guys do not want to go to AutoZone to get it scanned, or you guys can't go to AutoZone to get it scanned for whatever reason, there is a way that you guys can do it in your Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep vehicles. Now this is kind of specific for 2005 to 2010, but it might work on earlier models, maybe it might work on later models, possibly. But you know, you guys won't have to get an OBD2 scanner to do it. Now I will tell you guys, if you guys do not know what an OBD2 scanner is, an OBD2 scanner is a tool, an electronics tool that will scan your car's computer system. And I'm just gonna go into a little bit about the car's CAN bus system, which is the ECU system, which is the CAN bus is the system that connects to your car's ECU. Essentially what it does is the ECU holds the codes. The CAN bus system is the thing that connects to your ECU, your car's computer. Now these OBD2 scanners, essentially you guys can actually buy one of these OBD2 scanners for as little as, I believe it's gone up quite recently because of inflation and stuff like that. I think they're averaging about $30 for the cheapest, and all the way up to thousands of dollars. But you guys can get one from Walmart. They sell pretty inexpensive one from Walmart. They used to have tethered ones, but now I think they mostly have untethered ones, which are like Wi-Fi or Bluetooth OBD2 scanners. Now here's the thing about codes. If you guys don't know too much about cars, these codes that gets generated, if you guys are run into this situation, you guys will have a check engine light. All right, this is very much related to the check engine light. If you guys have a check engine light, it means that there, most of the time, 99% of the time you have a check engine light, there's a code that gets generated specifically for the sensor that is either malfunctioning or not reading the data correctly, or saying that there's a certain component in the vehicle that has issues. It'll generate a code. That code will either be a simple letter and maybe 4 numbers. That's essentially the code, and that code is associated with a certain era. Now once you guys get the code, you guys can actually look up the code as far as literally going to Google and search for the code. It's either, now as far as the code's concerned, there are I believe there are hundreds of different codes for different issues, different sensors on your vehicle, and why they don't do a button specifically for check engine light codes, I don't know. But let's get on with the easy way to find out what the code is. Okay, and it's very simple. You're gonna need your key. You're gonna put it in ignition. You're gonna turn it to the on position. All right, now the on position is the position where all the lights on your dash are on. Okay, that's the position before the crank. You do not want to crank it. Your engine should not be on. Okay, you should turn it to on position. The on position is where all the lights on your dash are on, and it's and your car's not running. Okay, so what you want to do is essentially you want to cycle that 3 times. Okay, so you put it in ignition, and you turn it to the on position. That's once. You go back to the off position. You cycle it to the on position. That's 2. Turn it back to the off position and cycle it onto the on position. That's 3. You keep it there. You're gonna look in your dash. What's gonna happen is it's gonna throw a code. If there is a check engine light, it's gonna throw a code. All right, and that code is gonna be a letter, and I believe 4 numbers, or however that code is. A lot of codes are different depending on what it's associated with. Now, if you don't have any codes at all, it's just gonna be 4 dashes, 4 or 5 dashes. I'm not quite sure, but that's essentially how you do it. You put your key in the ignition, turn it to on position, turn off, turn it on position, turn it off, turn it on position. That's 3 times, and you keep it there, and you look at your dash, and you should have a code on your dash. And what you do is with that code, what you want to do is you want to look up that code. It's not going to give you, it's not going to say this code is for blah blah blah, but you can always Google the code. It'll come up, and it'll tell you exactly what the issue is with your vehicle. All right, now if you guys have any of your own personal experiences with this, as far as the procedure on how to get a code for the check engine light, definitely leave a comment in the comment section. It might help somebody else out. If you guys have a comment on a question, definitely leave a comment in the comment question section. Please join my Patreon if you guys have any questions specific to your vehicle and you want some suggestions or advice on either getting it fixed or analyzing or diagnosing it. I have a Patreon page. I'm going to put a link in the description section. Just follow that link. If you guys want to support this channel, regardless. Please give me a thumbs up, please subscribe, all that good stuff. Right, guys, hope this helped you guys out. Take care.